Diddy up there wilding.
Yeah.
He finna let people know he was hitting Nip baby mama. You see it's coming out.
Nip had no ego. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip came to me and said, I want you to mentor me. You know, I want to get into real estate. I want you to teach me all your, you know what I mean, like your business secrets. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever you got questions, pull up. And then on his last album, people do not know this. Somebody tried to jerk me, but I fixed it. I actually am one of the executive producers of Nipsey Hussle's last album.
Victory Lap.
Yeah, Victory Lap.
Nipsey has been gone for 6 years, but the rumors about Lauren and Diddy still won't fade away. Now Wack 100 has brought everything back to life by sharing a story so wild that some people are starting to believe he might have actually seen something. Years ago, Wack claimed he watched a crazy video of Nipsey's child's mother with another man. Most people brushed it off and said he was just being loud, messy, and trying to get attention. But those old claims are resurfacing because on his latest podcast run, Wack doubled down. He insisted he wasn't repeating gossip. He said he's holding more than a dozen shocking videos.
One of the ones that I'm very questionable about is this Nipsey Hussle video.
What about
I don't buy it.
Oh, you know, I got a little thing I do. I just tell you put some money up.
How much money you want me to put up?
Whatever you want to put up. How many you want to see is like about 15 different text messages, probably like 10, 12 videos. How many of them you want to see?
And he didn't end it there. He pulled Diddy into the drama too, claiming Cassie wasn't just friendly with Lauren. They were extremely close behind the scenes.
He finna let people know he was hitting Nip baby mama. You see it's coming out. Cause you know Cassie and her was best friends. So when a playing like the way Diddy playing, this is real shit. My woman right there. My woman's right there.
Everybody in the industry that we like.
If I tell my woman...
That I don't disagree with.
Listen,
Listen,
you think if Diddy told Cassie, make that happen with Lauren, it wasn't gonna happen? You heard
I think they have incredible power. I would doubt nothing that comes out of that camp over there. I doubt
Okay,
nothing.
so that's what I'm saying.
We learn more than we ever needed.
But my question to you is, because outside of his sexual preference, what problem did you have with Nip?
Now people are whispering that Lauren was supposedly showing up to those wild parties Diddy has been linked to for years. And if even a small part of Wack's story is real, it makes all those old rumors around Nipsey's death feel a little less impossible. Almost like the clues were sitting in plain sight the whole time. But nobody wanted to look because Nipsey deserved peace and respect. But now the streets are digging back into the timeline, pulling out old details everyone brushed off. And when you lay them side by side, the connection between Diddy and Lauren starts looking suspicious. Let's be honest. A lot of fans never believed Nipsey's death was just a random argument gone wrong. He was sharp, focused, respected, and moving with purpose. He wasn't the type to fall into basic street drama. For years, people have said the same thing. This wasn't only a shooting, it felt like a removal, a calculated move and a flex of power. Nipsey didn't play the industry's game. He didn't bend for labels or chase approval. He moved like a leader with his own plan, and the more he grew, the more he disrupted the system. That alone can make powerful people uneasy, especially when someone rises quicker than they can control. So when Diddy got hit with that RICO case and all his secrets started coming out, the internet did what it always does, it started connecting everything. One theory rose fast. That Diddy allegedly had something to do with Nipsey's death. Whether people believe it or not is another story, but here's the part that keeps coming up. If Diddy was involved, he wouldn't have acted alone. Someone close would have had to open that door. Someone Nipsey trusted. And every time people look back, the same name pops up, Lauren London. It didn't help when Jaguar Wright jumped in saying Lauren was the one who introduced Nipsey to Diddy.
Hook up with the biggest rapper at the time, everything's great. By the way, isn't she? Lauren is the one that introduced Nip to Diddy. Diddy couldn't even get to Nip, even though he had ties in L.A. It was Lauren that brought Nip to him.
People ignored her as loud and exaggerating, until old videos resurfaced where Nipsey himself said Lauren was the one who introduced him to Diddy.
No, I'm saying Lauren introduced me to Puff.
Oh, got you.
I mean, I knew Puff, but it was more of a personal relationship after, we was at Cassie's birthday.
That moment shook the whole community and made people start asking uncomfortable questions. Some wondered if Lauren's role in Nipsey's life was more complicated than it looked. Others questioned whether she might have been the person bringing him into circles he never should have stepped into. Old photos began circulating again. Pictures where Lauren and Diddy seemed unusually close, closer than people expected. In one shot, Nipsey is standing in the back looking almost left out. And in another clip, Diddy acts oddly friendly with Lauren, even asking if he ever managed to make her laugh.
Lauren, I cracked you up.
But the conversation didn't stop there. It actually got heavier. People online began pointing out that Lauren's close friend, Cassie, had been connected to Diddy for years, and some even claimed that Lauren's sister once worked around him as well. To many, that made Lauren seem closer to Diddy's world than anyone realized. And once people noticed that, the speculation grew messy. Some fans started wondering whether she had been fully committed to Nipsey, or if there were things happening behind the scenes they didn't understand. Then the old Angie Martinez interview resurfaced. At the time, it felt emotional and polished, but now certain moments hit differently. Lauren recalled Diddy telling her, "You showed the world how to stand by a man. Now show them how you survive when everything falls apart." Listeners questioned why he sounded so familiar with her. The part that truly unsettled people was when she mentioned attending a death seminar shortly before Nipsey passed, something many found unusual and hard to ignore.
I went to a seminar about death.
Okay, you have to tell me. You're
Oh
just
my
telling
God.
me this now.
I know, yeah.
Please share, please share. Why?
I have a friend.
Why were you there, and what did you learn?
I learned that no one really dies, and that, it's just an experience in the physical form, and we're attached to our personalities, but that we're just souls, and that we continue and continue and continue. And if you have a spiritual relationship with someone on earth, you will have one with them when you leave earth. So I did this 2-day seminar on death. So.
And this was how long ago?
I had to be 25.
What sent you there?
Do
you find that weird though?
I'm weird.
No, it's not weird that you would go. It's almost like you were preparing yourself for what you would have to deal with.
Well, I told you I didn't have such a connection to Earth at a young age.
I know, but you don't find that as you were preparing yourself for what you were going to have to deal with.
Well, that we're all going to have to deal with.
Lauren explained she never felt fully connected to life on Earth when she was young. Angie suggested that maybe she was unknowingly preparing for the pain she would eventually face, the kind everyone experiences sooner or later. Then Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, added even more fuel to the rumors. He claimed Nipsey asked Diddy to help shape Victory Lap into something as powerful as Biggie's life after death, and Diddy himself hinted at that idea in old interviews.
Nip had no ego. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip came to me and said, "I want you to mentor me. I want to get into real estate. I want you to teach me all your, your business secrets." You know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever you got questions, pull up. And then on his last album, people do not know this. Somebody tried to jerk me, but I fixed it. I actually am one of the executive producers of Nipsey Hussle's last album.
Victory Lap.
Yeah, Victory Lap. So a lot of people don't know this. We got them to change it. In Wikipedia, somebody over at the label tried to leave my name out, but he came to me and said, "I want you to be a part of helping me finish up this album." And so I was a part of not just the records I was on with him on his last album. He was like, "Yo, I'm a big fan of life after death."
Back then, fans saw it as respect and inspiration. But once people remember Biggie's album was released after his death, the theory grew. Gene Deal later claimed, in his opinion, allowing Diddy to be involved was Nipsey's biggest misstep.
Now, you taking a spiritual person who's asking for something. He said, "I wanted that same feel as life after death." That same feel was that Biggie got murdered and he went on to sell about 10 million albums. Or 10 million copies. I was saying, you gotta watch what you say to demons, because it just might come true.
After that point, people say Nipsey started spending more time at Diddy's mansion than in his own studio. Fans noticed he began looking worn out, quieter, stressed, almost like he was dealing with something heavy that he couldn't share. That's when street theories formed. Some people claim Diddy saw Nipsey rising too quickly and inspiring others to think for themselves. And when you can't control someone like that, the theory says you try to remove him. But even in that scenario, someone close would have had to guide him into those circles without raising doubts. That's where people online began pointing fingers at Lauren, insisting she played a role. Again, all speculation. Now that Diddy is facing serious charges, many believe more information could surface. Comments on social media grew harsh. One person wrote that people praised Lauren for years, but he always felt something was off. Another claimed Lauren had known Diddy for a long time through her friendship with Cassie, and that she was the one who introduced Diddy to Nipsey, which is something that has been repeated online for years, even though it's never been confirmed. They also pointed out that Diddy received credit on Nipsey's final album, which fueled more conversation. Then another theory took a strange turn. Some people didn't think the connection was about Lauren at all. They suggested Diddy might have been more focused on Nipsey, especially after old accusations about Diddy's mentorship of certain artists resurfaced during his legal troubles. Names like Usher, Meek Mill, French Montana, and others were thrown around in online discussions. Old clips of Nipsey and Diddy in the studio resurfaced too. Fans said Diddy looked a little too interested while Nipsey seemed unaware, simply focused on the music. Again, all online chatter, nothing proven, but the theories kept growing anyway.
Back in the lab. Feels good to be back.
Mogul and they know that. Logo on my flow mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback, match my Rolex. Everywhere I go flex. Valet park on some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rory, that thing post.
Something obvious. Why was Diddy focusing the camera on Nipsey like that? Why were his expressions so suggestive while Nipsey didn't even notice? Another person added, Diddy has impressed everyone in the industry, male and female alike. But whether any of these claims are real or not, one fact stands out. Lauren's close, long-standing connection to Diddy keeps raising questions. Every small detail seems heavier now, and coincidences start to feel deliberate. This has sparked debate online. Some wonder if Wack 100 is revealing hidden truths or just stirring drama for attention. And where does Lauren fit in? Is this all random, or is there more beneath the surface? Fans are sharing theories, asking the same questions, and looking closer at every moment. If you're ready for bold takes and unfiltered opinions, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the next video on your screen.